What's going on? What's going on, Camp? Hey, I'm doing a reaction video, so if you want to come up here, let me know. Um, because this is for YouTube, so that's why the boxes are locked. But if you want to come up, just let me know, man. You know. Okay. So I'm about to start anyway. So the reason why I say it's a you problem is most of you, y'all see it coming and y'all still want to stay in these toxic relationships. Y'all need to leave these relationships alone. If the woman is verbally abusive to you, you need to go ahead and make an exit plan because it's not going to get better, brothers. It is not going to get better. So I'm going to go ahead into this court case and I'm going to chime in here and there.
Plaintiff Rashida Walker dated the defendant, who is 10 years younger. And once, when she confronted him about cheating, he threw chicken grease on her. Rashida's suing because she claims the defendant vandalized her vehicle, and she has the video to prove it.
Of course, you're dealing with a child. Most men, most men don't really mature mentally until they're about 35 years old. And that's just a fact because a lot of us we start to look back at the mistakes that we made and then we're like we're not going to make those mistakes no more. So we don't really mature mentally until we're about 35 years old. Let's continue.
Defendant Pierre Shaw says Rashida was insecure and always thought he was cheating on her with younger women. Pierre claims on the day of the incident with her car, Rashida assaulted him with a chair. So he's suing for the assault and slander.
Brothers, let me tell you something too. A lot of these older women, they always looking to see what you're doing, checking phones. They always trying to accuse you of cheating because maybe somebody was talking to him. And probably the reason why she was thinking that is because she's older. So she know that he's going to probably be attracting younger women. So guess what? She's in competition. A lot of our older females, especially our older black females, are in competition with the younger females. They're not teaching them anything. They're not teaching them how to be a woman or a lady. They're actually competing with them. And for what? Let's continue.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you. Me and the defendant, we've been knowing each other for about the last 6 years. We've been dealing with each other for about the last 7 months. Pierre is 10 years younger than me. He's very immature and irresponsible. He likes to throw fits and tantrums when he can't have his way.
Ma'am, you're dealing with some again, you're dealing with somebody that's 10 years younger than you. I'm not sure how old he is. I'm going to assume he's in his early 20s. So again, this is your fault. But again, a lot of you women pick bad. Y'all the one that be picking these guys that didn't want to complain about the guys that you pick. It's your fault.
It was an incident in May where um, I had a neighbor of mine call me to tell me that he was having some type of affair with another young lady. Me and my daughter went to his mother's home to ask him, was he having an affair on me?
Brothers, do you really believe that she just went over there like calm and collective over to his mother's crib and she took her daughter? So what again, brothers, what is she teaching her daughter? She's not teaching her how to be a woman or a lady. She's teaching her how to be an agent of chaos and confusion. I can't make this up. She's the one who said it.
That's false,
He
Your Honor.
began to argue and fight with me, after which he proceeded to throw chicken grease in me and my daughter's face. I've washed
what
this
is it
jacket several times and it still smells like chicken grease.
Okay, so
I
you
have
want
a
me to,
statement
you want me
from
to
my
smell the
child.
chicken grease?
Yeah.
That's what you're handing that to me for?
I've washed
smell
it
chicken
several
grease?
times. I mean, this is just one of the examples of how immature he
You're
is.
gonna have to give me some more money. man.
Like
Brothers, she immature for even bringing that dress that smell like chicken grease. Really? Come on, look, yeah, lady. You already out of pocket. You just started already out of pocket already.
this is just one of the many immature things that he does. So after this one incident happened, like Pierre is just very immature. I'm just trying to get him to just do the right stuff. He just got a job.
What was
7
it like
months.
when you all first started? You didn't know all that about him?
He wasn't like that. We really much just like watch movies and chilled out with each other. I never even seen this side of him.
So what she means is that they would basically get she was giving up the booty. That's all she was doing. Netflix and chill. That's all she was doing, brothers. He was just her jump off because she needed something. And probably because no older man wanted to deal with her because they probably saw that she was toxic. But let's continue.
I'm really surprised.
Let
After
me hear
this,
from you, sir. Give me some background.
How you doing, Your Honor? Me and Rashida, she right. We've been dating for 7 months. We decided to go serious this time around. She's 10 years older than me, correct? I feel as though that she's very insecure for her age. It was a lot of times where as though I mentioned younger people and she would lash out at me, get smart and all that, and it wasn't nothing like that.
That's because she was jealous. Again, our older black females are in competition with the younger black females. That's just a fact.
You mean younger women?
Yes, younger women. She would get all insecure, snap out on me.
That's not true.
I
What
believe
has it been like, in your opinion? Have you been satisfied with the relationship other than
Honestly,
what
sir?
you just described, her being possessive of her young thing?
honestly, honestly, from the start, she was a sweetheart. Don't get me wrong, and I'm a humble guy. But you know, her actions, I believe, turned me into something. Honestly, that you know.
Okay, you want to tell me why you're suing him?
I just recently just leased a Nissan Altima. He was there when I purchased.
Brothers, have you noticed? I want you to I want you to look into this, but it's our most of our women, these baby mamas, most of them are driving Nissan Altimas. I don't know if you noticed that. It's been like that for years. I don't know what it is about the Nissan Altima, but that's a baby mama car. I think some of them are now they selling them now with baby seats in it. I could be wrong, but let's continue.
Just the car. I have pictures to the damage of my vehicle and to the damages of my body. When he vandalized my vehicle, I was in back of him, so I got hurt with the chair that he was swinging at my car.
Tell me the incident. How did everything begin?
Okay, that morning on July 19th, Pierre told me that he didn't have any money to contribute towards the rent. I told him, gas, electric. Every time you flush the toilet, turn the light on, I have to pay. If you can't help me and my grandmother out, he was staying at my home. My grandmother is totally disabled. I take care of her. I need help. I can't have nobody living there for free.
See, that's your problem. You didn't know the terms of dating a man this young. That's your problem. This man has to get his tennis shoes. He has to get his jerseys. He has to get his video games.
Yeah, he can't pay because he got this activities.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No
You should
money
have knew
for
what you were
bills.
getting into.
Yeah, well.
Now, where did it start from? What was the result?
The result was.
Why did it happen?
Pierre said he didn't get paid that day. We get paid every Thursday. He said that his job did not, no money. So I said, no money, no entry into my home.
That's
Go
right.
back to your mama. Okay? So,
I don't know what y'all clapping for. I don't know, like this, like she did something. Y'all should be telling her that she made a bad decision. So she ain't get no prop for telling that man that he need to go back home to his mama. She just as immature as he is.
So, he said, I'm going to break your car windows. I said, okay. I called 911. Soon as he said that, he's still ranting and raving up and down the block. So I parked across the street from my house, called the cops again. He started walking up to me, tussling with me.
That's false too, Your Honor.
After that happened, just for some reason, somebody was videotaping by some chance. Caught the whole thing of him grabbing the chair, smash, smash, smash my vehicle. You can hear it. You can see him with the chair. You can see him run over, and you can hear something go, smash, smash.
Before I watch it, what do you say happened?
Your Honor, it takes two to tango, that's for sure. She got extremely pissed because I didn't get paid. I was at my house, my mother's house, and I called her on the phone. I let her know, like, sweetheart, I didn't get paid.
You had just got out my bed. We was together all night.
Correct.
You was at my house every night.
I went around my crib. I went around the corner.
You sleep in my bed.
Well, you got your pay that night, then.
She can't even control herself at all. So that's why I say that a lot of these women have a childlike mentality. She can't even control herself. That's childish.
This young man. Stop hollering at this young man. Go ahead. Don't play crazy. Go ahead, young man.
She's correct. I spent the night that night, and I left also to check my account because it comes early in the morning. So I went around my mom's crib to get my card and called. I said, my money ain't come through. So I calls her up, let her know what's going on. She snaps out from the rip. Oh, you lying bleep and this and that. Oh, where my money? Oh, you think I'm some young dumb John and this and that. I'm like.
Tell him that you threatened to break the window.
I said, you
Why
right.
did you threaten to break the window?
Finish, ma'am.
I said, you right. I said, I hung up the phone and I went around her crib. When I walked around the corner, she's parked on the corner, counting her money because she got paid. I'm having the worst day ever. I didn't get paid.
Right, because I got a car note and insurance.
Yeah, I should be snapping like her. We should have been trading characters that day.
No, you wanted my money. You wanted my money.
But what I did,
ma'am.
But what I did, Your Honor, I said, man, I can't control what's going on today. I just wanted to let her know, like, I couldn't get paid.
Okay, but what about damaging the car with a chair?
All right. I told her, I said, let me get my bags, because she snapped out on me. I said, I'm done. She spins off around the block 2 times, yelling all this false stuff about me, talking about sleep with dudes. And
saying it to who?
To her community, her block that she live on. I'm sitting on her.
So you see a lot, that's another thing. A lot of our black females, they will disrespect the man just to make him look bad. And that's sad. I'm not saying all, but a lot of them do that. They will disrespect the man and try to get him upset. But we're not even over with this. Let's continue.
Sitting on her porch like this. Your Honor,
He like boys
Your
too.
Honor, she spent around the block 2 times.
He like boys.
So what?
Your Honor, she spent around her block 2 times while I'm waiting on her porch so I can talk and be reasonable.
You wasn't. You was harassing me.
False.
Ooh, you don't live with her, do you?
False. Not no more.
Oh.
She finally stopped and parked her car up after she spent the block 2 times yelling explicit words. I'm this, I'm that. I'm on the porch sitting there looking like boo-boo the fool. She finally get out the car. We talked. She said, get away from our property. I respected that. I moved right next door to her.
I respect that.
Ma'am.
I moved right next door to our neighbor property. Had my back turned. She's on the porch. I'm on ground level. I'm on my phone looking down. Next thing I know, blow, something hit me in my head. Hat come off, headphone come off, phone fall, crack. I got gash in my head. I snapped out as a human. I just picked the chair, I went across the street, and I did attack her car.
And let me see what happens here.
Brothers, I want y'all to pay attention to this video. It might be hard to see, but a lot of our women are very, very violent. That's why I've always said that it's very dangerous to date a single mother. You have no idea what some of these women have went through with other men, and that stuff, they basically, it's almost like they take on that spirit of that man. We have no idea how many men she's dealt with. But let's go ahead to this video.
That was me.
And now he takes it. Look,
She a baseball player. I told you.
no, and look at you. You're a vandalizer.
Yeah, you
You
right.
hear it. You hear it.
I'd rather hit the car than you.
Yeah, ma'am, you could go to prison for
He had
what you
already
did.
Like I said before, brother, let me tell you this, brothers. A lot of our women do not care about life. They only care about themselves. That's why the Most High gave them the maternity DNA, so that way they could care about something else besides themselves. So you have this woman who threw a chair at this brother in his head. What if she would have killed him? She didn't even care. So now this brother goes out and destroys, he vandalizes her car. This is why you have a lot of brothers in prison. Because a lot of our brothers, we actually take a lot of this stuff because we're programmed not to put our hands on women. That's what we're programmed to do. We're programmed not to put our hands and keep in mind, I'm not sitting here saying that we should be putting our hands on women. I'm not saying that at all. But no one's really teaching these women how to keep their hands to themselves. There's only a few good women here in America. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. And these things, I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up, brothers.
He assaulted me at the corner. That's not on the video. The cops had already been called twice.
That's false, Your Honor.
But you was on my block,
That's
up
false,
and
Your
down
Honor.
my steps.
All I asked was,
I didn't see the damage. You have the damage?
Yes.
And the
this is the
estimates for
estimate, too.
repair?
Yes.
What are these bruises, ma'am?
Oh, those from me and back of him. When he was swinging the chair, I got cut.
Okay, after you the one started banging on his head with the chair.
He
Got
has
it.
been constantly
All right,
harassing
and what's
me.
the defamation,
and I have
ma'am?
a restraining order, too.
Okay, you didn't have one on her?
no, sir.
We went
one
to
that
court
made the
already for the
physical
restrainer.
attack.
I just got my restraining orders, though.
Restraining order?
He
How
violated
did
this
she defame
restraining
you,
order with
sir?
all of these texts and
All
stuff.
right.
He keep texting me derogatory things and saying that we even. Right after he did the stuff to my car, he texted me and said that we even.
Y'all are even because I saw you assault this man as he is countersuing you for. I saw him cause damage to your car, which you are suing him for. I see he did violate the restraining order for harassing you, and yet he has something to show that you did to harass or defame him, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, give it to Doyle and let me see it.
Well, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Who put that up? Your penis that you just showed me.
She did.
You posted his penis?
No.
She also-
I don't even have a picture
she
of his
also-
penis.
You know, I don't even see again, brothers. This is the stuff that you need to avoid. I don't understand it. A lot of you, and you know what's crazy to me is I've heard a lot of brothers think that dealing with a crazy female is a good relationship. Oh, and the other thing I've heard too, oh man, man, I love them crazy female because they got good pussy. I don't know what's wrong with some of you niggas. Some of you niggas love dealing with crazy women, and then you wonder why you end up with these you end up in jail or behind bars or even 6 feet deep. Y'all brothers got to make better decisions on who you deal with. But again, this woman should have known better. She's 10 years his senior. So again, she even has a daughter. So what exactly is she supposed to be teaching the younger females if she herself is acting like a child? You have to really wonder about a lot of our females. Again, I'm not saying every female is bad, but but the ones that are good are hard to find.
Your Honor, she's
I don't
lying.
have a picture of his
Your Honor,
penis.
she's lying. She know what it is.
Ladies, be careful of Pierre Char, who lay down with bisexual men. His address is, you list the man's address on here as well.
Then she posted my child with me.
You see what I'm talking about? And again, they have no problem disrespecting and making you look like a piece of trash. A lot of our women do that. And there's no consequences for them. But if you do the same thing, believe me, you'll be in a lot of trouble, brothers. Y'all, we got to make better decisions on who we deal with.
With me on the Facebook.
Y'all not together anymore, right?
No, sir.
All right. You all have
He's lying.
both proven your cases. So you win 2,000, just like you asked, all right?
Yeah.
And you win 2,000, just like you asked, all right? Have a good day.
That's a good decision because they both basically what they saying is they were both domestic to each other. She deserved that. She really deserved that. You too old to be acting like that. And you brothers that love these toxic relationships, y'all gonna find yourself 6 feet deep or behind bars.
I just want to say maturity rules, and at the end of the day, I just wanted to be the mature, bigger person in the situation. I didn't even want to take it this far and come to court, but I guess that's what she wanted, so you know.
I just want to move on with the rest of my life, and I want him to just go about his business. That's all. And grow up and take some responsibility.
Ma'am, you needed to also take some responsibility for even choosing that younger guy. That's your fault. The brother's going to get blamed. The brother should get blamed too, but he's young. You should know better. But on that note, brothers, I don't have anything else. I just want to just put this video out there for you. Domestic violence is a you problem. Again, brothers, domestic violence is a you problem. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.